We showed you the plane earlier. Here is now the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, getting off the plane and meeting with folks here in San Antonio. She's walking down the stairs there, and to greet her is Mayor Ron Nirenberg.
She's going to be in town for the next several hours, stopping at UT Health's Cancer Center, and then she's going to go back over to Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland and have a listening session.
That's right. We're going to have a closer look at her visit tonight on the news at 5 and 6.
And the official White House meteorologist, I'm sure, informed her that it's cold here in San Antonio.
Yeah, she had her coat on.
Back to coat, yeah. It's chilly, 34 here in San Antonio right now. That's about where we'll be later today. Drizzle, light showers still in the forecast. We do have that winter weather advisory that includes the hill country and even parts of northern Bexar County. We'll keep an eye on that for any light icing, but for the most part, just cold, chilly, somewhat damp, and we see that all the way through Saturday, guys.
So they don't just watch the weather like everybody else in the White House? They have an official meteorologist?
Oh, yeah. You know it. For sure.
Man.
It's the First Lady.
Just be like us and watch the local news. Get a guy like Justin. Or even Mike Osterhage when he does it.
For all 5 hours that she's in town.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us.
They had a lot of libations on this show, so get ready. It could be a wild one.
They need to Uber home, Mike.
SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yeah, speaking of the libations, that is that great martini made with Girl Scout cookies over there at Rosario's. We're going to be talking more about that with the Flavor Fest going on. I hope they have the KSAT weather app there at the White House and they can figure out what's going on there. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage. Fiona is off today. Speaking of Girl Scout cookies, all right, instead of just taking the box and eating like we all do and eat too many of them, do you have any special little recipes that you'd like to do with them? Maybe use the Thin Mints as a pie crust or something else, make a martini out of them? Let us know, and we'll try and get some of those recipes, and hopefully you make them and bring them here. We'd like that too. That's coming up a little bit later on. All right, it is a wild Wednesday. And just when you thought San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo couldn't get any wilder, how about kangaroos and alligators joining the party? And our dear friend Robert, that's not Robert Trejo, but from ZOOMAGINATION is here to tell us about, you are at the rodeo this year with some of these little friends, right?
That's right. We're there until Sunday. We'll be doing shows in the afternoon inside the expo hall with all kinds of different animals, including Sydney here. This Sydney here is a 7-month-old red kangaroo. She's a female. Mm-hmm. She's still very, very young. She likes to be in a pouch, but at this age, she's hopping out. She's out. She doesn't really have to be in mom's pouch anymore. She's just hopping around. So she's our newest addition to the ZOOMAGINATION family. So she'll be making appearances there at the rodeo.
Now, how long does because when they go into mom's pouch, when they're born, they are just basically still an embryo,
correct,
right?
They look a little bit like a gummy bear. They're not developed. They don't have eyes, ears, hair, a tail, or back legs. Okay. And they just climb into the pouch, and then that's where they start finishing the development stage.
And so, then you said they go out and come back into the pouch?
Yeah, at about 7 months old. You want to hold her?
Yes, come here, sweetie. How are you?
And she'll be about 4 feet tall when she's full grown. And these animals can hop at speeds of about 35 miles an hour.
It's okay.
They're very, very fast. They can kick. Of course, they're grazers. They can hop pretty quickly. And that's their defense also, is to actually use those back legs to kick there.
Settle down. Yeah, and their fur is just very, very soft. And you said their fur stays pretty soft.
Yes, it'll stay like that their whole life, yes.
Okay, and red kangaroo because of that little red. Okay, you want Girl Scout cookies? Is that what you're looking for? Okay. Also at the Stock Show and Rodeo, usually don't see alligators, but you've got one, and who is that guy?
Yeah, this here is BAYOU. He is a 2-year-old American alligator. Young alligator. He's not a baby anymore, but these animals can grow to be about 14 feet long and weigh about 1,000 pounds. So he still has a lot of growing to do. These animals are found in the southeastern part of the United States, only place in the world where you can find them that are native to that area there. They are aquatic. They're built for water. They spend about 90% of their life in the water. They have webbed feet. They have a very powerful tail they use as a propeller, and they can hold their breath for about 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And so they just kind of sit there under the water and they wait for prey?
And they wait for prey, and they're known as an ambush predator. So they'll sit just beneath the surface of the water, and then when an animal comes up to drink, then they lunge out of the water at over 50 miles an hour.
So if they come at you, you're pretty much done.
You got to be fast. And they have one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. They can bite down with over 2,400 pounds.
but they're not very strong opening their mouth,
Correct.
right?
So you can hold her mouth closed with just a couple of fingers, but
not that I'm going to attempt that.
I know, right?
How much longer are you going to be able to hold her?
Well,
before?
hopefully for a couple more years, about 3 to 4 feet, and they start getting kind of heavy. But you can see he's very mellow, he's very calm, but it's just more about being able to hold them because they get heavy and they get strong.
I know it's not you're having a pet dog or something like that, but do they get kind of acclimated to being held by a human?
Yeah, so we handle him quite a bit, and he sees us. He can see me. He sees me every day, so he recognizes me. He knows me as part of his. I feed him and take care of him every day. So he does recognize me. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But they're very instinctive. I mean, you can go out and put them in a pond, and he knows what to do. They're just naturally able to hunt on their own.
All right, next one. I think this is absolutely fascinating, and it's a peregrine falcon, right?
That is correct. This is Twister. Twister is a 12-year-old peregrine falcon. Fastest animal in the world right here. This particular species is native to Africa. These animals, when they dive, when they hunt, they can dive at speeds about 220 to 240 miles per hour.
Wow.
Very quick.
So they will go after pigeons or something like that. And what do they do? Fly
Correct.
high and then dive down?
They'll go up high, and then when they're ready to dive, they'll actually close their wings and they will just dive. It's like a missile going through the sky. And then when they reach those speeds, they can grab that bird with their talons, and that's how they catch their birds. So they're very quick.
So they're flying along and just start flapping really fast and then shoot down like that.
And once they pick a bird up, once they see it, they dive down, and they can keep an eye on 3 different birds over 1.5 miles away. So they're keeping an eye on birds that birds don't even know that they're looking at them or they're even coming.
So basically, they'd be a speck kind of flying around. And
Yes.
you said we have some of those around here, similar to them, kind of cousins, right?
So the ones in this particular area, they have similar markings. They're just a little bit different in size. But when you see a peregrine falcon, you can tell the difference between that and red-tailed hawks and other birds of prey. But that's what they look like, yeah.
They are absolutely. Oh, look at that beautiful wingspan as well. And you're going to be out there at the rodeo
Yes.
through Sunday, right?
Through Sunday, yes.
What are some of the other animals you have out there?
Oh, we've got snakes and we've got lizards and we have a sloth. We'll be bringing out a sloth from time to time. So we have different animals every day. So it just depends. So you might have to come out every day to see different types of animals.
Oh, that's fantastic. And also, if you can't make it out to the rodeo, you go to schools, you can go to birthday parties, whatever the case may be,
yes,
right?
we do we do special events, birthday parties. We do a lot. So yes, so just look us up at ZOOMAGINATION.com, and you can see all kinds of different animals that way.
Oh, fascinating. Thank you very, very much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. If you'd like more information and maybe to book a party with some of these animals from Zoomagination, go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and of course, snap that little QR code right down there at the bottom of your screen. So, well, of course, yesterday was National Margarita Day, or as a lot of people were saying, just another Tuesday in San Antonio. And we love our margaritas here, and so much that one local restaurant is actually celebrating margaritas all week long. I think the Peregrine Falcon's ordering one over there. And what's even more exciting is this restaurant has turned us into margaritas. Yes, Fiona, Jen, and me, we took a rigorous quiz and some of our most personal feelings and data, and they turn these into yeah, you getting bored, Ted, as I'm talking about this here? So, but anyway, perfectly designed margaritas, and that's where Jen Tobias-Trusky is right now. And how you doing, Jen? You got a lot of margaritas.
Right, I never thought I would see the day that I become a margarita, right? How cool is that? Yes, we're at Costa Pacifica, and they're all about the Mexican seafood. I'm joined by Victor here at the bar.
Guys, good afternoon.
And you're the guy behind the drinks too, right?
We are.
And what are we making for our
So we're making your drink today. It's a Jenny Fresca.
Ooh, I like the name.
So for us, we use our tequila. It's a Hungarian oak. It's specially made for us. It's got our brand on it, Costa Pacifica.
Awesome.
It's a Maestro Dobel, so it's really, really good. So of course, everything with tequila. You want to do like a 1 or 2, 3 second count. The lime juice to give it that extra kick.
Yes, y'all had many questions for us to figure out how to.
And then for us, we added one more ingredient. It's a triple sec. It gives it a little kick to the margarita.
Nice.
And again, the shake. You got to be careful with this one.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing that, 'cause they go everywhere.
Oh yeah.
There
So you got salt on the rim, of course, the salt palette. Sure. And then of course it can't be a fresca without a squirt. In Mexico it's fresca, here it's a squirt.
Like I said, it takes me back to childhood.
Top it off and there you go.
Wonderful. All right, I'm
So
gonna
give it a try.
this a try.
Little. That's
Very
really good.
I see why you do what you do.
Oh yeah.
And what are some of the customer favorites? Because you guys are celebrating National Margarita Day all week long.
Yeah.
So tell me about the deals.
So we
have.
do it every year. Instead of doing Margarita Day, we do Margarita Week. So we have half price cantaritos, which is this one right here.
Yes.
And then again, all our margaritas again are half price as well.
Tell me about this one right here. I know this is one of the favorites.
So it's a house favorite. It's just because of the size. It kind of brings you back to Mexico just because of the frame of it. And it's pretty good. You could do on the rocks, you could do frozen, and you could do all the flavors we have. Strawberry, mango, tamarindo, mango, you name it.
So you can kind of just create your own even. Put your request in. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So all week long.
All week long, all week long.
All right, and now let's talk about the food because you have some items here that pair well with the margaritas.
So right here next to you we have the Italian tostada. It's an LTO. We're only doing a limited time offer, but if you want to kind of dive in,
get my glove on.
we did a do-it-yourself DIY.
Okay.
So the tostada has cream cheese at the bottom, and then it's ribeye, and then the ingredients you're dicing some diced onions with diced jalapenos, some capers, some shredded cheese. As much as you want, huh?
You know what? There.
Yeah, all of it, all of it.
I love
And then more onions with cucumbers.
Okay.
And then you do little carrots up top. And then you do the two sauces. So you have lime juice that you just grabbed. Oh, that's actually the rasurada.
I'm gonna shift it over here. All right.
So the lime juice, just kind of toss it on top.
Ooh, what a great combination. You mentioned the Japanese influence on the food here too, right?
Yeah, our seafood has a little bit. The chef kind of created a menu, Japanese infused kind of seafood, a little bit of everything. Actually didn't come out so bad.
Were you worried?
Yeah, this is the version, and then we have the chef version.
There's the
not too much difference.
Chef version there, yes. So what are some of the other favorites? I know that you guys, aside from the food, you have some fun things going on. For example, karaoke and different things, right?
So we always have a lot going on. So on Thursdays, we start off the week with karaoke Thursdays, and then we have live music on Friday, and live music on Saturday, just in case you missed Friday, and then Sunday DJ in the patio.
Got it. All right. So many great things. I'm going to take another little drink here. And what are we going to make when we come back in the second half?
We're going to do Mike and Fiona's drinks. We got a couple of drinks batching up for you guys. I hope you're ready.
Can you give us a hint on?
Oh, yeah. So they're all both margarita based, and we're named after you guys. So I hope you like it.
That's all you get right now. Mike, back to you.
I'm hoping that those are like the best-selling margaritas they have there. So I assume so, especially the one named after me. So anyway, thank you, Jen. We'll talk to you in a minute out there. All right, still ahead on SA Live. Mardi Gras has arrived in San Antonio, where you can enjoy parades, costumes, and of course, delicious Cajun food. But first, Girl Scout cookie lovers, listen up. Local restaurants have transformed your favorite flavors into brand new original treats, from Samoa teenies to lemon up cheesecake and a breakfast dish too good to describe. Oh my goodness, wait till you see this. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. That's coming up next on SA Live. Oh, that looks so good. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, Girl Scout cookie lovers, get excited. And honestly, I mean, who isn't a Girl Scout cookie lover? We all have our favorites. But, you know, like we said, get excited because Flavor Fest is back. 21 local restaurants have created one-of-a-kind treats based on your favorite flavors. We're going to tell you more about that one in a second. But first of all, we're going to tell you about this one right here. And Jussie Sosa, who is the brand and sales manager for Magnolia Pancake House, is here. One of the great creations that you have come up with. Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you for having us.
What delicacy are you making?
So we have our Samoa waffle here. We work together with the Girl Scouts of America, and we're really excited and honored to be a part of this process. It's a traditional Belgian waffle. We then layer it with toasted coconut, which we make fresh in-house. We top it off with some chocolate ganache and some salted caramel, and we layer on more of that coconut, and then we put a Samoa cookie on top.
All right. Well, now that you've described it, let's get to making. So your great, of course, the world's greatest pancakes there, and also waffles that you can get there. So you're making up one of those waffles, and you know it's interesting how the Samoa, because we have the Samoa teeny as well. What do you think is so special about the Samoa that people like to use it in making desserts here?
You know, I don't know what it is. I know that it's my personal favorite cookie, but it just transfers so well as far as desserts are concerned. I think that I heard earlier that it's the second most popular cookie, if I understand. So I've got some work to do to try and get that moved up a little bit.
Okay, so I just covered the waffle with this, right?
Yep, there you go, man.
And then the
Put
coconut.
a generous portion of that coconut on there. Don't be shy. There you go.
More?
Yeah, go for it. This is yours, so you put as much or as little as you want, Mike.
Okay.
All right. This is a chocolate ganache, and our executive chef, Mike Alvarez, came up with this. As a team, we tried out a lot of different things, and like I said, my personal favorite cookie is the Samoa, but we have a wonderful team over there at Magnolia Pancake House. So.
Oh my God. It just looks so good. So how long can folks get this?
So this will be available through March 1st. Usually, because we're a small business and we're family owned, the creative process doesn't take as much energy as you might think when it comes to just continuing with things. So usually we'll continue to sell this until we run out of cookies. So.
Okay. And to wash this down, you've also got some really good coffee creations too, right?
That's true. And we actually have a thin mint creamer this year that we just added just for this event this year. I'm a huge fan of it. You get a lot of that flavor out of there. It's really good. You can add that to any coffee drink that you have there at Magnolia Pancake House.
Why did Magnolia decide to get involved with the Girl Scouts of America?
So I've been very fortunate to be with this company for 8 years, and I can tell you that I've never worked for another company that's been more generous to the community. It's actually one of our core values. We support the community that supports us, and so there's never a time where we're not doing something to give back. So obviously when the Girl Scouts came knocking, we were happy to answer the call. We've been doing this for 3 years now, and we're going to continue to do it because the Girl Scouts are an amazing organization. They do so much for girls, and we were honored again to be a part of it.
Okay, well, Magnolia Pancake House, they say that they have the world's greatest pancake. I gotta have to agree with you because those are really good pancakes. What's the secret? Please tell me now.
So again, there's no secret. It's high quality ingredients. We do have a recipe that we're not prepared to share at this time, but when it comes down to it, everything about Magnolia comes down to just using the highest possible ingredients in everything we do, and we make that batter fresh daily, and that's why you taste, and that's why people will come back, and that's why they wait as long as they do, is because you're tasting quality.
And speaking of pancakes, you got a pancake eating contest coming up here?
That's right. Our third annual pancake eating competition is this Tuesday. It's actually Fat Tuesday, which is National Pancake Day. It's not too late to join if you're interested in entering the contest. It is open to the public. And the purpose of this contest, again, we talked about community. Proceeds go to support the Multiple Sclerosis Society of San Antonio. Okay. So it's a really good cause to get behind.
Well, if you'd like to sign up for that, or of course the Samoa Waffle is going to be there till they run out, as they said. And don't forget about the pancake eating contest benefiting the MS Society of San Antonio, happening Tuesday the 1st at Magnolia Pancake House. And for more information, of course, go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. That is a really good dish made with Girl Scout cookies. And Stephanie's got one over here too. What is that? We saw pictures of it.
This is the Sit Rico cookie cheesecake that Mi Tierra is creating as part of the Flavor Fest.
Ooh, Stephanie Finleon Cortez, Chief Development Communications Officer with Girl Scouts, easy for me to say, is here. So why did y'all start Flavor Fest?
We really just had the idea of a creative way to bring even more members of the community together so that everyone can get involved in the Girl Scout Cookie program and just really raise awareness, different ways to support our local entrepreneurs, which are today's Girl Scouts.
And how long is this going to be going on?
So it's a 10-day fest that ends on Sunday as the official last day of it. But then a lot of our venues, if you go to girlscoutcookieflavorfest.org, you can see the entire list of our participating restaurants. They're making Girl Scout inspired treats and drinks, and there should be available through Sunday.
And all the proceeds, because what is it, $800 million that goes to Girl Scouts? But when you buy them here, the money stays here, right?
Yes, exactly. So the Girl Scout Cookie Program is the largest financial literacy program for girls in the world. And so all of the proceeds, though, stay local. They go to help that girl who sold you that box of cookies. It funds her leadership experiences for the rest of the year, whether she wants to travel or she's planning a community service project.
And you can win a year's supply of Girl Scout cookies?
You can with our Flavor Fest social media contest. So go to any of our Flavor Fest participants, snap a picture, use GS Flavor Fest hashtag, tag Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas, and you can win a year's supply.
All right, don't forget, you can win the year's supply of Girl Scout cookies by participating in the Flavor Fest social media contest. Just pick up a Flavor Fest treat at one of the 21 local restaurants, post a pic on social media, use the hashtag GSFlavorFest. That's it. More information, go to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Jesse's got a hot waffle for you over there. You can have that one. Still ahead on SA Live, this isn't your average shrimp po' boy, how you can get those classic Cajun flavors, but with a bit of a twist. That is coming up. And next, speaking of Cajun flavors, Mardi Gras has taken over, where you can enjoy all the big, easy fun from parades to food right here in the Alamo City. That is straight ahead.
Good times roll. The Big Easy has descended upon SeaWorld San Antonio, and they are celebrating Mardi Gras. And joining me right now is Chef Scott Rensikowski. Oh, thank you so much.
Laissez bon temps rouler.
What he said.
Let the good times roll.
Yes, okay. So there's going to be music, there's going to be food. What else?
Well, we have our Zydeco band, the Platinum Players. We've got our Mardi Gras Sesame Parade. Very, very cool. Happens every day. We've also got tons of entertainment and characters that dancing in the streets and having fun, and lots of good food.
Of course, because guests can eat like kings and queens, right?
They can eat like kings and queens, but they might need a king and queen nap afterwards.
All right, what type of food?
So I have a pretty good menu of po' boy sandwiches inside here. In front of me, we have fried catfish po' boy. We're battering and frying it to order. We've got a buffalo shrimp with gorgonzola, roast beef with debris, and we've got our fried shrimp with Cajun remoulade. If you're into something a little bit more different, we've got our fried boudin balls. We've also got our Cajun shrimp and andouille skewers. This is just a sampling here.
And of course, there's also the King's Concoctions beverage stand, right?
King's Concoctions beverage stand, and here you go. You got your hurricane and your carnival cocktail.
Woohoo! Okay.
Actually, we'll go cheers.
All right, so everything will come alive, kind of like the French Quarter with colorful characters, right?
It will, and it's going to be a great time for you. Got one more weekend to enjoy it.
That's right.
One
this
more
is the
weekend.
final weekend, because then even next week is Fat Tuesday, so you can really celebrate, right?
This is the ramp up before Fat Tuesday, so you might as well come in and indulge a little bit of our food.
Okay, so what's coming up at SeaWorld? Because a lot of fun things, right?
So we talked about Fat Tuesday. Well, that's, I believe, the first. Right, go right into the 5th with Tidal Surge opening. Aquatica opens. We go into spring break. From spring break, we come right out of that. We go directly into Seven Seas Food Festival. Myself, my chefs, we're gonna be cooking up a storm. I've got over 60 just food items. There's gonna be 100 different flavors inside there, from beverages to food options and items. There's a ton of new stuff on the menu this year.
And of course, big ride opening for spring break, right?
Tidal Surge.
Tidal Surge,
Oh, yes.
okay. And have you gotten to ride it?
I did, actually, I rode it, and it is the most amazing 135 feet above the lake that I've ever experienced, and I never thought I'd be in the position of a bird per se. And I never thought I'd see the sky in that way. It's pretty amazing. It is a great ride. I mean, you gotta come and check it out. It's amazing.
All right, well, of course, be sure to come out to SeaWorld and enjoy the final weekend to celebrate Mardi Gras here. And for more information, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Still ahead on SA Live, one's a little spicy, one's a little fruity. Fiona and I have been turned into margaritas. Jen is revealing the recipes and where you can try them coming up. And next, when is a shrimp not a shrimp? We answer that question and where you can try this twist on a classic Cajun dish. You don't want to miss this one. You're watching SA Live. Ooh, that looks good. Welcome back to SA Live. On Mardi Gras is next Tuesday, and if you're craving those Cajun flavors, but you wouldn't mind trying something a little different, our next guest has exactly what you are craving. Chef Mello from Plant-Based Mello's here with a shrimp po' boy recipe, but
yes, sir.
It's not exactly shrimp, is it?
No, it's plant-based, it's vegan, so that's what we're going to be showing you today.
All right, so what is the shrimp then exactly made out of?
The shrimp itself is actually made out of a pea protein and konjac root and a few other spices.
But you say it's the konjac root that gives it that kind of fishy flavor?
Well, the konjac root is actually like a Asian root vegetable, but there's an algae that's actually used like from the sea. So the seaweed is normally incorporated to give stuff a fishy taste.
Okay, and it's got that texture of it too. So
right.
Now, half the battle, or maybe 3/4 of the battle of a po' boy is
the sauce.
The sauce you put on there.
So this is like a remoulade tartar sauce kind of. So we have a vegan mayo there. He's dumped in the hot sauce, the ketchup, and then we have different spices: garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, your Cajun seasoning, and I also like to add the pickles. You can use pickle relish, but I like to dice the pickles up myself and actually use some of that pickle juice and add some good.
And all the juice goes in there too?
All the juice goes in. It has a good acidity and everything in it. Then after you do that, you're just gonna whisk everything on up.
Okay, and this is all going to be a part of the vegan family reunion that's going on next weekend, right?
Right, so March 6th, we're going to be having a vegan family reunion. It's actually the second annual vegan family reunion. From 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is going to be just like you imagine a family reunion to be, but it's going to be a bunch of vendors, 30 plus black vendors. We're going to have food, we're going to have live music, we're going to have all types of activities that kids can do, games, we're going to have it all.
Okay, but you don't have to be like a part of the vegan restaurant or anything. I mean, even if you're a meat eater, go there and try it out, right?
Yes, it just come vibe, right?
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be vegan. You don't have to be black. You can just show love, show your support, and come vibe. And if you can't make it out, then we have ways that you can actually support the cause and donate as well.
Okay. Where can people find your sandwiches and your food?
So if you want to check me out on Instagram at plant-based mellow, that's where you can find me. I'm making a lot of videos as far as recipes and tips and tricks that you can actually learn about getting started on a plant-based regimen.
Okay, and then how much of the remoulade do I put on there?
Really, it's all about the sauce. So as much as you want. Okay. Really, as much as you want, because we don't like a dry sandwich. It's all about the sauce. You got to have the sauce. All right.
Oh, that looks so good. Why did you become kind of a vegan eater, and how's that helping you out? So.
Well, that's a great question. I was actually a truck driver for about 5 years, and I was on the road eating heavy, and I learned more and more about health, and I just wanted to make a transition. So it took me step by step. And it's been 4 years.
That's great sauce, man.
Oh. Yeah, you like it?
All the flavors and tangs in there.
Right.
Do you feel more energetic with it, or what does it do for you?
I feel lighter. I thought I had great health, but I didn't know I could feel better. When I started transitioning, maybe a smoothie, maybe a juice, maybe one meal out of the week, I felt lighter. In comparison to, you ever go out to lunch for work, and then when you come back to work, you're all groggy? Yeah. Well, with this, I can still be active when I get back to work, and I'm not as heavy.
Okay. Yes, the texture, because that's half the battle, is it does taste the texture kind of a shrimp like that. So.
Yes.
Okay. This delicious. Yeah, that remoulade sauce is great. So don't forget, the Vegan Family Reunion is coming up Sunday, March 6th, noon to 5 p.m. out there at the San Antonio Food Bank. You said it is free to attend.
It's free to attend, but if you can't come and you want to donate, you can go to theveganfamilyreunion.com and you can actually donate there or get your free tickets, and you can donate for the San Antonio Food Bank as well as the San Antonio Nurse Midwife Birth and Wellness Center.
Thank you very much.
That we
appreciate it. More information on that event and Plant-Based Mellow, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on the SA Live tab. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Hey, next on SA Live, your SA Live hosts have been turned into margaritas. Jen reveals the recipes where you can get the cocktails for a limited time. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, earlier you saw the Jenny Fresca signature margarita made with the favorite flavors of none other than our Jen Tobias Strusky. Now it is time for the Fuego Fiona and the, I like this one, the Miguelito. You have to raise your eyebrows when you say it. Margaritas inspired by us. Jen is revealing the recipes. Did you like how I said that, Jen? The Miguelito.
I do. I do. I like how you said that. That's awesome. We're going to make yours first, actually. Mike, all right, you ready?
All right, Mr. Mike, we're ready. So this one's named Miguelito, of course, after you. It's a mango Miguelito.
I love that.
So the first one, you got some mango puree. Just toss a little bit.
Mango's always nice.
Again, we're back with our Costa Pacifica tequila.
That's a lot of tequila for you, Mike.
So triple sec, you can't go wrong with this one, especially with those sweet drinks.
Yes.
And a little bit of lime juice just to close it off. And we're set.
So some of the questions included, do you like it sweet? Do you like sour? Do you like spicy?
Yeah. I like to put the tajin rim just because it's sweet. You can do salt, you can do half and half. This just goes very well.
Ooh, nice.
Mango margarita for Mr. Miguelito.
All right, since you're not here, Mike, I will give it a try. Very good. This pairs well with, you have some lunch specials too?
It's just with the food. Here we have our lunch specials, the lunch tostadas, the costas tostadas. And then we have the enchiladas as well. Just promoting our lunch specials as well, guys.
Always great to come and get a lunch special. Next is Fiona's.
Fiona's.
What are we whipping up for her, Miss Fiona?
So it's a Fresca Fiona. Let's see if you like this one, Sienna. So this is our first ingredient. We got some jalapenos. Throw those chunks in there.
Okay, a little kick.
Remember, we're doing everything with tequila just because it is Margarita Week.
Yep.
Back with our Costa Tequila.
I love how she's going with the spice.
Oh, yeah. Lime juice as well. And we're all set.
Plenty of seeds too, so it's going to have that kick.
Or you could do this frozen, you could do it on the rocks. This one will be on the rocks.
Okay.
So you got a good little kick to it.
And you did the half and half with the...
Yeah, half and half just because salt, you can choose. It's like kind of half divided. You can do tahini or salt on the rim.
I like that with
This
both.
one's a
Here,
little
there.
spicy.
Yeah, you go ahead.
And then you can do the middle one and it's really good.
Okay, there it goes. Cheers to that.
A little spicy, but
Woo.
if you guys like it, you'll love this one.
I like what you told me earlier. If you have a spicy drink, it actually pairs well with something sweet,
Yeah, something
right?
sweet. So we have the coconut shrimp right in front of you guys. These two drinks go very well with each other. You kind of dip the sauce, dip the shrimp. Pretty good drinks to blend with.
Got it. And then, so you mentioned lunch specials. When can people take advantage of that?
Lunch specials is Monday through Friday, guys. Also on Monday and Tuesday, we have happy hour all day. So
All
you can't
day.
miss it. 10 to 11. I'm sorry, 11 to 10. We open at 11, close at 10. You can be here all day.
Love it. And then over here, if you missed the dessert, tell me about this. That looks amazing.
Oh yeah, this is a typical Spanish Mexican dessert. They're churros. Little nuts in it and ice cream. You can't go wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna have to grab that. And then you can still top it off with some of
Yeah,
this.
some canela down there.
All right, might as well. Why not? Oh!
Some chocolate. Ooh, you got the chocolate.
Yep. All right.
That's perfect.
And there's a nice patio here. I know it's cold today, but you have heaters.
Yeah, we have heaters out there, guys. It's an enclosed area. I mean, the cold won't be here too long, so we'll be here for you guys.
Wonderful. So all week long, just a reminder, you can get this one
Half off.
Half off.
And then we're doing margaritas all week. Instead of doing margarita today, we're doing it all week.
Yeah, all right. And if you want to request any of these,
Any
they
of
can?
these, yeah. We have each host has their own drink. Just ask for them, and we'll be happy to help.
Awesome. All right. I say we got our own drinks. How cool is that? Anything else you want to mention, Victor, for people to come out here? Tell them where you're located real quick.
Oh yeah, we're in 1604 Loop, Blanco exit. You take the U-turn. We're right here in the plaza.
All right. Well, cheers. I'll give you a salute. Yep.
Salud. One more to go.
All right. Mike, what do you think of your drink? I wish you were here.
I loved it. And like you, I've never had a drink named after me like this before. Say it with style, Jen,
Isn't
just
that
like I taught
cool?
you.
I know.
Yeah, say it with style. The Miguelito.
Yeah, I like that. Mike, look at you pronouncing his drink. I love
There you
that.
go.
All right. Cheers, Mike. It's delicious. Sorry you're not here, but I'll tell you it's delicious. Not too sweet. Perfect kick.
Put it in a
Very
big to-go cup. Compliments to the bartender for making those great margaritas for us. Thanks, Jen.
Yes.
All right, still ahead on SA Live. You can save hundreds of dollars on new windows for your home or even a new bathroom. How you can score that deal, that's straight ahead.
Well, Texas weather can be hard on homes, and new windows, doors, or showers can help to make your family more comfortable, but it takes a local company to know just what Texans need. And Amanda McDaniel, Director of Marketing with Expo Home Improvement, is here to tell us how they can help transform your home. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's talk about the products and services you offer, because making changes like this to your home, of course, helps add value, right?
Absolutely. Your home is one of the greatest investments you will ever make. And to make sure that you are getting a quality product with a quality installation in your home is really essential. So we specialize in window replacement, designed windows for Texas, so that you can have a lifetime warranty, a double lifetime warranty on those windows actually in your home to make sure that your home is safe, secure, sound, energy efficient. We also have baths and shower replacement that we have beautiful jacuzzi bath remodel products. Wonderful product, high quality with another lifetime warranty.
Now, window replacement is what the company got started with, right? So tell us more about those windows.
Yeah, so since 2006, we have specialized in window replacement for Texas. We have served over 15,000 Texan homes and families. We take great pride in that. And our windows are beautiful. Think about it. You have more entrances into your home with windows. It's really important for safety. It's really important for energy efficiency. That's 30% of your energy efficiency. Maybe sound suppression. Some people live close to airports, or maybe, some sounds that are unpleasant. They want a more comfortable experience in the home. I always hear from people who replace their windows, why did I not do this sooner? This has changed the environment of my home, and it is a great investment.
Let's talk about doors, front doors, back doors, side doors. How can that help with the efficiency to your home?
Absolutely. Well, it's another entry point, just like we talked about your windows. Average home has 16 windows, right? And then you have multiple doors. You've got a front door, you maybe have some sliding doors or a back door. That all works together for energy efficiency. So when you have an energy efficient door, it just helps with the overall ecosystem. Plus also safety. We forget that windows and doors are a safety point to your home. So having them all work together, boy, that is a really good investment for your home.
All right, so if folks want to schedule an appointment, how can they go about doing that?
expohomeimprovement.com. That is our website. Go to expohomeimprovement.com and you can go on there. You can chat live with an agent, ask some questions, fill out a form, schedule your own appointment. We have multiple ways for you to get a hold of us. And do remember that estimate is free, no obligation. It is our pleasure and our passion to serve Texan homeowners well. We'll come on out, look at your space, and give you a quote that's free down to the penny so you know exactly what it's going to cost.
All right. And of course, big savings for folks watching right now.
Oh, yes. We have a special for SA Live viewers. So if you're watching right now, mention to us that you saw us on SA Live. We're going to give you $500 additional off your project. That can be combined with any other offers. So you get an exclusive deal just for mentioning you saw us on SA Live.
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda. And you heard it from her. Just mention you saw them on SA Live. Get $500 off any project with Expo Home Improvement. Just call 210-319-4120. Or for more information, go to expohomeimprovement.com or just snap that QR code on your screen. Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow on SA Live, our Java Jane gets us all caffeinated at a new spot, but it's more than just coffee. You can pair your coffee with a delicious crepe. And a local bath and beauty spot is going big. We're talking Target big. We chat with the owner about featured products and celebrate a wonderful success. That and much more tomorrow, 1 p.m. on SA Live. Oh, yes, we are talking Girl Scout cookies. So instead of just, getting a glass of milk, a Thin Mint pancake. I wonder if it just crumbles them up inside there, Valerie? You'll have to come make those for us. Boy, that sounds good. Thin Mint cookie milkshake. Ooh, yes, Lisa Ann. That sounds really good, too. So far, 2 recipes with the Thin Mints. Nothing fancy, but I just like to dip the shortbread ones with hot chocolate. Yeah, somebody else was saying that the good shortbread ones taste good with coffee, too, but that'd be really good with hot chocolate or just dip them in chocolate, too. But then you have, kind of a shortbread Thin Mint kind of thing. So, all right, don't forget about the Flavor Fest that's going on with Girl Scout cookies, 21 local restaurants, and it's going until basically supplies last. So don't forget that. Stay warm and watch Caskey tonight.